Okay, so we're going to look at drawing an arm now, or the arm. Okay, there's two ways of doing this. First way I want to show you is very simple, using cylinders. Okay, now if you think of it, you've got the forearm and the upper arm are the two main sections of the arm. So this first one we will just focus on the actual arm itself, and then we'll bring in the hand a little bit. Basically, the simplest way, okay, two cylinders. Okay, one for the forearm. Okay, think about light again, just a bit of shading. Okay, that's about as simple as it gets. Okay, and that gives the cylinder form. Just putting in a bit of shading on the edge there, and then basically we've got. I mean, again, I would say maybe draw a line. You know, think about the skeleton underneath, so you can just draw a line to indicate the way the arm's going to bend here. So we put a little bend at the elbow there, and then the forearm in another cylinder. Okay, and then obviously we've got the elbow in the middle here, which you can represent using a sphere, and that's it. Very simple. You know, different. Obviously, then we can think about the joint there where the sphere is. So if we maybe do a bent arm now. We've got our first cylinder, so the arm's bent, so we're thinking, bringing in perspective a little bit here, okay, which again, keeping the shape simple helps you focus on the perspective. So yeah, so it's probably a little bit extreme, that. So a little bit of perspective there. We've got the foreshortening of the forearm there, okay. So using cylinders, very straightforward. Now I want to think about thinking about the muscle groups again. I'm going to use a range of different shapes here, but again very simple. So, cubes, rectangles or prisms, and circular oval shapes. Okay, egg shapes. So first of all, if we think about the top half of the arm here, we have the area where it joins up with the shoulder. Okay, so the very sort of link between the shoulder and the upper arm here. Again, I'm going to put in shading just to create form. Okay, and then if we think of these as interlocking shapes, can be very useful as well. So if we think of the upper arm here as a basic cube, cuboid should I say. Okay, shading again. Okay, so think of them almost like, I don't know, like Lego or something. They're kind of just locked together there, interlocking. Bring in the, so we've got the elbow here, the joint to the elbow here, and then we've got the upper arm. So, you know, if you think the upper arm, it's slightly more mass here, the main muscle, and then that tapers off towards the hand. Okay. Shading again to form. Okay, and that's the arm with more clearly defined muscle groups. Okay, and now we're gonna even elaborate on that a bit by really just moving away from this kind of Lego approach of interlocking shapes to thinking more how they kind of merge together to form one arm. Okay, but I'm still going to use these basic shapes. We're just basically introducing more curves just to make it look a bit more organic. Okay, so we've got this area where the shoulder and the arm join again. Okay, and then so really the shapes are very similar, just introducing more curves really. And then we've got the upper arm here. We've got the area now. If you think again, you know, the best reference is look at your own arm. You know, we've got where the upper arm joins the lower arm here. We've got this particular muscle here. Don't worry about the names. Although, I mean, it'd be interesting to have a look at that. But at the moment, we're just focusing on purely on the aesthetics. Okay, and then that tapers again like we did earlier, down to the wrist. Okay, so let's begin to look a bit more organic. we move on to this more organic shape here. Again, shading, think about the direction of light just to bring it into the third dimension a bit more. Okay, that's our arm basically. Now then we can attach a hand to that. Okay, I'm going to do a very simple hand because I'm going to be doing one in a minute that focuses on hands. See the paper up a bit. But really, the hand we can think of in terms of a spherical shape for the bulk of the hand, and then fingers coming off there, more of a squarer shape, and then the thumb as a kind of, maybe if we go for a sort of a rectangular shape there. Okay, I'm not going to go into much more detail than that on the hand at the moment because we're going to focus on that for the next one. But you see how they relate to each other there. Okay, and then you can continue, just maybe beginning to define it even more. Yeah, these curves that define the edge of the arm. Okay, and obviously this would link up with the work we did earlier on the the rib cage and the shoulder area. Okay, so that's the arm.